Welcome to the fourth episode of Learn German in 3 months. So far, I've finished the Michel Thomas Foundation CDs. I've done about five or six conversations, so language exchanges. Done them on the internet, tandem partners, and by going to a language exchange event every week. And yesterday I went to a school to get my level assessed, and I'm A2 level. After 4 weeks I'm A2 level, which means I'm not a beginner anymore, and I can explain basic things in German. Past tense, what I did on the weekend. I can ask you what you did on the weekend, what I do every day, what will you do on the weekend, stuff like this. But I can't talk about a subject in depth. I can't talk about politics. I can't talk about how you make something, I don't know, kind of complicated. So I want to get to that next level. I want to get to the B1 level in 2 months. So what I need to do now is I need to make a transition with a real teacher. I mean, Michel Thomas stuff was great. It got me to a certain level. Now I need to get a teacher. So this could be interesting for anyone who's looking to learn a language. I'm going to give you some insight on how to find a good teacher, and hopefully it can help you. Number 1, language school. Find a language school. Be careful with the language schools. I like to compare them to restaurants. You've got McDonald's, and then you've got your medium range, and then you've got some nice places. You get some good filet mignon or whatever you want. Some places I compare them to the McDonald's of learning a language. So most of these places are the big ones that are internationally known, and they invest all their money into a system as opposed to allowing their teachers to be free. Learning a language, I am a language teacher, so I can tell you, learning a language it's not a system, it's not a science, it's an art. So find a school that is not so systematic and that looks after its teachers. It doesn't spend their money in marketing, but in looking after their teachers, and allows them to be free, because you need that, because you're different than everybody else. Everybody learns in a different way. So do your research on the language school. Make sure it's obviously time. You've got to invest lots of time here. I'm going to invest 10 hours a week or so into classes. So I recommend, if you want to learn a language, you got to do the same. If you think you don't have the time, 90% of you are lying to yourself. 10% of you are correct, because there's 24 hours in a day, 8 hours for work, 8 hours for sleep, and then you've got 8 hours free time for most people. So most people have the time, find it, and obviously it helps to find a language school that's close to you where you don't have to travel. My one's 5 minutes from here, and that's so convenient, and it's a good school, so I can't complain. Ich kann nicht klagen. I can't complain. So yeah, let's think of the other option. What is the future of language learning is on the internet. It's not actually, it's the present. It's also the present, and I'm going to show you a website where you can find a language teacher. You can learn like this here from the comfort of your couch. You don't have to leave. It's far more cost effective, because let's say if you want to learn Spanish, you can learn with a Spanish teacher who lives in Argentina and not in New York. So you can get the prices lower for same quality. So this is italki. This is my profile. That's me. And at the top you can go to professional lessons. Find a native speaker of German. I want them to be available on a Friday. So, it's really handy. You can pick the schedule that suits you. You can do it anytime during your lunchtime. The idea is you go to Skype. You can even check, I want it in the evening and I want them to speak English. Let's have a look. So you have a selection of teachers. You see their price per hour, 20 an hour, 15 an hour, 27, 17 an hour. And you can see how many sessions they've done. So this person's done 90. This person here has done 129, 1,200, almost 1,300. So he must be good, he must be trusted. Here's a video introduction. Let's watch him. So you can watch them, decide if you like them. You can view the time schedule. Does it suit you? Then you click on their profile and you can contact the teacher. So it's a really convenient way to learn a language. Just another option for you out there. You don't have to get the train across town. You don't have to get stuck in traffic. You can learn here on your couch. And I'm going to try this out. I'm going to find one teacher. And at the same time, I'm going to be doing an intensive course in a language school, just 5 minutes from my house. Then in about 4 weeks, I'll reassess. So there you go. There's some options. Watch the language schools. Look for recommendations. Use the internet if you're looking for something more cost effective and convenient. You do the classes via Skype. And on the next episode, that's the door. On the next episode, I'm going to speak about language, how to find language partners. Until then, wünsche mir Glück.